Welcome everyone. In this Python tutorial, we will study about Python strings. So let's jump right into the video. String are the characters enclosed in quotation marks that can be single, double or triple. Strings are immutable in type. Empty strings have 0 characters. And the string is a sequence of character which has unique position named index. The string can be accessed via forward as well as backward indexing. So let's see. So we will see how do we define string. So I told you that string can be defined in various ways. Either enclosed within a single quotes, that is the first example, double quotes or triple quotes. But if we are defining a string starting with triple quote and ending with double quote, we will have an error. So we need to always make sure that if we are representing string in single quote, the starting and the ending quotes both have to be single. If double, then both have to be double and so on. Now when we talk about string are immutable, so what do you understand by immutable? Immutable means single item of an object cannot be changed. Like for example, if I have a string like this, str wonderful, right? So what is happening is I cannot change these individual items. Means I cannot write j instead of r. String will give me a error. Okay, but the whole string can be renamed. Like for example, we'll just check this. I have written str3 equals to y. So we get the error string object does not support item assignment. So if any object which does not support item assignment is a immutable data type. But yes, if I'm defining the string to other value, the whole string, I will not get any error. So this is the process of immutability, means the item assignment is not possible. Let's talk about the length of the string. Length means what? Length means the number of characters that is contained in the string. Like for example, if I talk about string 1, it contains signs, right? So if I talk about the length of it, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So there are 7 characters involved in this. So if I take out the length and print the length, I'll get 7. To take out the length, we have a syntax len, and within bracket we need to write the name of the string. But yes, if I change this to signs 1, 2, 3, so you'll just see the length will change to 11. Can you see this? Why 11? The space is also counted. I have given you this example to show you don't only have to count the characters or digits, you also need to count the space. Now we are talking about the indexing. So what is indexing actually? So we'll take this example here. So I have a string called wonderful and I have placed it on two different cells. Now these cells are given significant names, that is number, right? And the number starts from 0 and ends till the length of the string. So the first character is always denoted by 0 when we talk about forward indexing. And when we talk about backward indexing, the last character is always denoted, or the index of the last character is denoted by -1. And when as we go left, -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. If from forward indexing, the number goes from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So if I talk about the forward indexing, the number starts from 0 and it goes till length. When talking about range, we have already discussed that whenever we give any value to the start and end, the range will generate the list of numbers from the starting till the end -1. So length of the string, if it's 11 here, so you will see that number starts from 0. So the index will always go from 0 to 11. So there's no problem here. Okay. So I'll run this. I have got this 1 by 1. Okay. And now if I'm talking about the backward indexing, so it starts from -1 until where it will go. So -1 minus length of the string and -1. So we get this in P, that is -12. So -1 to -12 it will be going. Now let's see how to traverse a string. Now traversal of the string means visiting each and every alphabet or digits, means visiting each and every unit of a string is called traversal. If I talk about traversal of this string WONDERFUL, if I am accessing all this element and printing, that is called traversal. Now this element can be traversed via two methods. One through index, that starts from 0 till the length, and the other method is through loop. Like in Python, if you write for ch in str, what does Python do? You just see. It will print each and every individual item here. Like if I write str equals to wonderful, and I print this, I get wonderful. So let's see here how it happens. So for the first time, the value of ch will be w. What it does, it has ch, it traverses from one value to the another by giving a hop. So for the second time, the value will be o, and so on it will print. Third time we will have the value n, and then it will keep on printing that, right? But when we talk about indexing, what happens is the value of I changes from 0 to length. So if the length of wonderful, and I'll write L equals to len, or I'll just write print. I just want to know what is the value of string 1. So let's see how this for is working. So string 1 contains wonderful. For I in range 0 to length string 1. So what is the length string 1? The length string 1 is 9 here. So the loop will run from the value 0 to 8, and I will get the values ranging from 0 to 8. So for the first time, the value of I is 0, and str of I, that is str of 0, will be w, and w will be printed. In the next iteration, the value of I will change from 0 to 1. Now str1 of 1 is O, so O will be printed. Again in the next iteration, the value of I will change to 2, and str of 2 is N, and N will be printed. So it will happen until the value of I reaches 8. So when I is 8, str of I is L, and L will be printed. So this way we can traverse through index. We also have one variation. If you want to have a difference of hash in between every character, we can write for ch in str1 print ch end hash, and we'll just run. Okay, if I want that thing should be printed on single line, I'll just write end equals to and just single quotes. I will get wonderful in the same line. Okay, if I want a gap, so I'll just give a gap in between double single quote, and I will have a gap in between. So this way we can have variation in printing while reading or traversing a string. Now come to string operators. Now there are basically three string operators: plus and multiply. These are termed as concatenation and replication operator. So concatenation means adding of two strings. Replication means multiplying the string into n number of times. Membership operator are of two types, in and not in. This actually will tell you whether the substring is present in the given string or not. It helps you to check that. And the comparison operators are the relational operator. It lets you check which string is bigger, or you can say which string is larger in terms of upper and lower case letters. In case of characters, uppercase letters are considered smaller when compared to lowercase. And Python compares the string through relational operator using the comparison on their Unicode value. So let's check. So here is an example for concatenation. If I have string 1 and 2, okay, so if I run this, I will get computer and wonderful. So string 2 was computer, string 1 was wonderful. So it added and gave me the result. Here I have written print t plus pot. It has given you teapot. So here you will just see, if you are giving the name of the variable in print, we will give without quotes. And if we are giving the string literal, so you need to give it with quotes. If I add 11 and run this, I will get an error, because when we are concatenating, both the argument has to be string. In case of replication, one operator has to be a number and the other can be a string. So here if I write string into 3, t into 4, I will get the output computer, 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 t, 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 t. So t is repeated 4 times, string 2, the value is computer, so that is repeated for the 3 times. Now come to membership operator. In case of membership operator, in and not in checks the presence of substring in the given string. So we have different strings. If I write st2 in st1, that means com is present in computer or not. So you will say yes, so the answer is true. But if I change this to st3 in st1, you will get false. Why? Because the comp in this computer has a C capital, but here the C is small. So both are not same, so it is not present. So you're getting answer false. UT. So let's see, ST4 and ST1, you'll get the answer true. And ST5, you will get false. Why? Because tur is there, but Turk is not there. Now come to comparison operator. So if you want to compare different values, so if I am comparing ST1 with ST2, so you'll get the answer true, because the computer has more number of characters. The first 4 are same, but ST1 has more number of character. That is why it is greater. Now if you compare ST3 with ST2, will be true. Why? Because the lowercase letters are greater when compared, right? So your C is capital. Now if you do ST3 with ST4 comparison, you will get false, because ST3 C is the first letter and for ST4 U is the first letter. So C is less than U when it comes in the placement of alphabets. So if I write ST3 is less than ST4, you'll get the answer true. If you do it with ST5, you'll get the answer true, because U comes after T, so Turk will be less than UT. Thanks for watching the video.